we want it should fly more so that we can make Raid 3 also.
Right.
मैंने ऑलरेडी भूषण जी को रेड 3 का आइडिया सुना दिया है। अजय आई थिंक 12-13 साल का होगा तब से मैं जानता हूँ उनको। फूल और कांटे बननी थी तो उससे पहले की 2 साल पहले की जर्नी थी, मैं पूरे में साथ में था।
Like means in Dhamaal we were thinking a film is very heavy budget, so he said I will take reduced fee, but you make the film big.
Throughout the process of filmmaking of Drishyam, he never came to the monitor to check the shot, not even once.
I think he's the only actor. I don't think monitor पे check ही नहीं करता।
Ajay sir's film and your film, which was Bhool Bhulaiyaa, they sort of locked horns at the box office.
Any
bitter
ill feeling
feelings,
or anything, bitterness between us at all.
Right. Again, Drishyam 3 is something that everybody is looking forward to. What can you tell us about the film?
We're just working on the script right now. It's there. So I think hopefully we'll be giving some announcements soon.
Hello everyone, welcome to News 18. I am Titas Chowdhury in conversation with Mr. Kumar Mangat, Mr. Bhushan Kumar and Mr. Abhishek Pathak. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
All good, all good. I just want to understand first things first. I mean, of course, there's so much of experience behind all of you. Do you still feel jitters before every release?
See, that though always it's there,
Even now?
Yeah, obviously. Films are made with so much passion and so much, so that thing is, mandatory. It comes originally, means you can't fake it or something. It is really there, you get that, and it happens with, I think, not only with the producers, it happens with director, actors, everybody.
But I think more so with producers, right? Producers का ज़्यादा होता होगा ना, because of the kind of money that you really.
No, everyone. In fact, even a director, writer. I think more of even it's not about release. In fact, when I get into edit, मैं edit भी देखता हूँ तो लगता है आज क्या देखने वाला, कैसे देखने वाला. It should be perfect. That's the whole jitter we will have through the entire process of filmmaking till the release.
Absolutely.
Jitter is always there.
But I was watching Mr. Rajkumar Gupta's interview. He said that there was no initial plan really to create a sequel, out of Raid. I think the decision came after the success of the first film. Is that what it is?
No, I think, means Kumarji, when we were making Raid, he has already started narrating me one idea.
For Raid 2?
This will be Raid 2.
Oh,
so
this was back then.
Yeah, so he was so confident about it. Okay, this film will work big time, because that was also, means inspired from true events and all these things. So that time he narrated me this idea of Raid 2. Okay, after this we will make this one. So I said, let this work first, But he was very confident, and now also we were just discussing that only. Okay, this film will do definitely very good business.
Absolutely.
Then obviously Raid 1, but we want it should fly more so that we can make Raid 3 also.
Right.
मैंने ऑलरेडी भूषण जी को रेड 3 का आइडिया सुना दिया है।
अच्छा, वाह, that's great news. लेकिन आपके दिमाग में शुरू से ये था कि एक फ्रैंचाइज बनाना है रेड?
हाँ, मतलब देखो, जो कहानी थी उसे कहने के लिए बहुत कुछ है, क्योंकि हम लोग इस पे जब रिसर्च करने पे गए थे तो बहुत चीज़ें देखी हमने कि हिंदुस्तान में पहली रेड कब हुई, किसके यहाँ हुई, और पहली रेड किस तरह से स्टार्ट हुई। तो वो भी एक वर्ल्ड हम लोग एक्सप्लोर कर रहे हैं कि गवर्नमेंट के दिमाग में आइडिया आया कैसे रेड क्यों डाली जाए। 1947 में देश आज़ाद हुआ, पहली रेड 53 में गिरी थी बॉम्बे में, तो वो भी अपने आप में एक कहानी है। तो इसमें एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए बहुत कुछ है, आगे जाके काफ़ी चीज़ें इसमें बन सकती है।
बिल्कुल। सो रेड 3 may just happen.
Once we crack it, yes. Everything should on paper perfectly.
On paper, yeah, right. All three of you have had such a long and rich association with Mr. Ajay Devgn. Sir, मैं आपसे शुरू करना चाहूँगी. What's your first memory of meeting Ajay Devgn? I'm sure this is years back.
अजय देवगन, मेरी मेमोरी तो मतलब उनके साथ अप्रॉक्सीमेट 42 ईयर पुरानी होगी। उनके पिताजी बीरू जी, ही लाइक ब्रदर टू मी, तो उनके घर पे मैं जाता था। तो अजय आई थिंक 12-13 साल का होगा तब से मैं जानता हूँ उनको। और उसके बाद उनकी जब जर्नी हुई, फूल और कांटे बननी थी तो उससे पहले की 2 साल पहले की जर्नी थी, मैं पूरे में साथ में था। बिल्कुल उनके फ़ोटो शूट से लेके उनका जितने भी ऑडिशन हुए, जो भी चीज़ें हुई, एक्शन की रिहर्सल होती थी, हम पूरी जर्नी साथ में की है। और आज प्रैक्टिकली हमको 37-40 ईयर हो गए साथ में, तो वी आर सक्सेसफुली बाय द ग्रेस ऑफ गॉड अच्छी तरह काम कर रहे हैं। और एक अच्छा कॉम्बिनेशन अपने आप में एक एग्जाम्पल है,
एक परिवार जैसा है।
परिवार, मोर देन परिवार,
मोर देन, या। सो व्हाट अबाउट यू?
See, I also have a long-standing relation with Ajay sir now. Means we have done Tanaji, we have done Raid, we did Drishyam also together, and many. And we did Dide Pyar De, and now we started our relation with Badshah initially, and now again we are doing Dhamaal. Then Dide Pyar De 2 is happening. So many things we will continue doing, and I do. Most of his film music also I do, like Son of Sardar music we are releasing. So a very good relationship, and he is, producer's actor. Means he never, whenever you are making a project, he makes you so comfortable. Like, means in Dhamaal we were thinking a film is very heavy budget. So he said, I will take reduced fee, but you make the film big. So he is always comfortable with the producers and all. He never goes like other actor does and all. So he is very, very comfortable with us.
Yeah.
So very good relations with him.
Actually, he's a producer's actor then, for an actor of that stature to say that, I'm going to compromise on my fees, but I want to work with you.
No, he always does. He gives first priority to the product, to the film.
Very nice. That's very nice. Abhishek, you are a director yourself. Of course, you have directed him in, Drishyam too. How do you, because you have such a great script, like Raid 2 on paper, how do you beat the urge of saying that, listen, I think I want to direct this one?
No, it's very clear from day one. If I'm producing the film, I don't get into direction hat right now. But the idea is, you have to create a bond with the director that we are on the same page while executing the film and in the post. But that clarity is very there. Like, if I'm not directing, I'm not directing. So it has to be one man's vision, and then we are there to support the vision and make sure we all land at the same page only.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's how it should work eventually. Yeah.
Right. The film is, of course, releasing with two very big South films also, which is Hit 3 and, Retro, which is Surya's film. See, now, of course, we cannot avert these things, right? Everybody wants a solo release, but it's not possible practically in today's day and age. How do you really look at this? The fact that film is releasing with such big films.
See, I think especially South movies, means barring the A++ movies which are there, like which was a franchise movie like Pushpa and all. So till today there is no means any meter to check. These films have worked in the north. So I think Hindi dub market is very limited for these specific films, barring as I told you the franchises.
The big franchise films. Right.
So I don't think that's a threat to us. But still we are getting like I don't know how many screens.
बहुत कम है।
नहीं हमारे
तो 3,800 स्क्रीन के आसपास।
मतलब we have 4,000 screens, so we are getting the best showcasing, I think. So I don't think it's a thing
threat.
What do you feel?
I think
why
huge population we have, so I don't think it's going to be a problem for any of the films. They have a massive market in the south, we have the entire north, and they have certain marketers, we have certain marketers. So I think coming 2-3 films of equal stature is also not a problem in today's time. If the film is speaking well in terms of the marketing, the trailer, the promotion, people choose and people will watch all the film in fact, and we don't get benefit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think.
Very true. मैंने इसलिए पूछा सर क्योंकि both the films are getting a pan-Indian release, which means north में भी काफी
क्या है मल्टीप्लेक्स अभी इतने ज्यादा हो गए हैं ना,
right.
तो अपना शो की कमी नहीं रहती, क्योंकि आज इतनी जगह है कि एक साथ 3 फिल्में भी लग सकती हैं। तो 10 स्क्रीन है, 12 स्क्रीन है, 8 स्क्रीन है, 7 स्क्रीन है, 5 स्क्रीन, 4 स्क्रीन, सब में शो डिवाइड होके हो जाता है। देयर इज नो इशू।
राइट, very true. इस मूवी में there's a very interesting dance number which is there by Tamannaah Bhatia. Was that always a part of the script, or do you think that was an add-on later?
So it was a little later thought, but we wanted a certain downfall of a character and uplift from other characters. So we wanted a certain way it had to come in the film. So I think that's beautifully stitched in right now. If you see the film, you will not feel that it's afterthought or it's a before thought. It's a very blended with the screenplay. So yeah, I mean, beautifully coming in the film, and I think people will enjoy it. Even now, I think people are enjoying the song right now.
Yeah.
So I think
Like,
once the film comes,
normally people think in a thriller like this, means the song will be forced.
Exactly.
But it is
like a marketing tool.
Yeah. But it is not only for marketing tool. It is so well blend in the film. Even the last track we have of Yo-Yo Honey Singh, that's also connected to the film. You will feel it is a part of the film. So all the 4 songs we have, all are in the screenplay, like just Abhishek mentioned.
Right. Or Tamannaah was the first choice because right now, she is like the go-to girl for, a lot of...
जैसे सोचा हम लोगों ने तो सब कह किया कि तमन्ना
जी
से बात करते हैं, भूषण जी और हमने मिलके बात की और ओके हो गया.
Very true. But मैंने सुना कहीं पे that, after the song was included in the film, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the certification sort of changed from UA 7+ to 16+. Is that true?
not because of the song, but
Okay.
we had recut and we had submitted few more cuts and all. So I think due to that they watched it and they wanted to give it. I don't think specific to the film. So I think, yeah, I mean, going from 7 to 13 is not a,
16,
it's just
yeah.
UA eventually.
Right.
It's a UA certification. So there's not a problem with that actually.
But when, like you said, a couple of cuts that was asked from the CBFC, do you think that sort of interferes with the art of filmmaking?
No,
do you
no.
ever feel like that?
No, not this. Not
Film
not
is
in
clear
this.
without any cut. Clear UA.
It was just means very specific things which they. I don't think they are.
There's
asked for any kind
there's
of-
no cut right now.
Okay.
So there's no
it is-
cut right now.
It is UA 13.
Yeah, UA 13 without cuts right now.
Right,
So the series
right.
submission we did and it's a clear cut we got to the film.
Right.
Yeah.
Since you mentioned this thing about, Mr. Ajay Devgn, now, जैसे कि मैंने कहा कि आप लोगों का association काफ़ी लंबा रहा है उनके साथ. So, if कभी भी creative conflict आता है, financial conflict आता है, because he also, is a producer himself. How do you deal with that? How do you navigate that?
See, creative conflict नहीं होता है. Means creativity तो he knows the best and
Yes,
he always wants
exactly.
the best
Right.
out of it. So, but ऐसा कोई difference मतलब मेरा तो कभी भी नहीं आया. And morely they are involved morely in the creative side. So I don't think they will share. more
कभी भी नहीं, वो
experience with
बहुत ही द डायरेक्टर एक्टर.
हाँ.
Ajay never gets into creative. I mean, once he believes in the script and the director, he will never come on the monitor and tell you what to do. Even with my experience of directing in Drishyam, I've known him since I'm a child. I've actually seen him when I was in school. He was like a big brother of an actor. And then I've seen the journey. I worked on his film as an AD, as a production guy. Then finally, when I started directing Drishyam, I had that fear, he's so senior, as an actor, as a member, family member. How will it be? But throughout the process of filmmaking of Drishyam, he never came to the monitor to check the shot. Not even once.
I think he's the only actor.
I don't think
monitor पे check ही नहीं करता.
he never comes and he just looks at you. Are you okay? I'm okay. That's it.
He's such a secure
Yeah,
actor.
yeah.
He is so secure, उसको पता है कि मैंने जो किया है करेक्ट होगा. और अगर डायरेक्टर को चाहिए होगा मुझे कोई चेंज करना है, he will tell me.
Absolutely right. Going back to last year, Ajay sir's film and your film, which was Bhool Bhulaiyaa, they sort of locked horns at the box office, but both the films did so well. At that time, did you ever feel like I share such a great equation with Mr. Ajay Devgn? I wish we could have avoided this clash.
See, we met on this, but it was on a very mutual note, means it was never okay, why you are coming or why I am coming. It obviously means anybody will request, like we announced it first, so I requested, and he also told me, okay, if you can shift it without any problem, so shift it, otherwise we'll come, because as Kumarji also said, there is space for every film, the way the screens are growing. So there is space for everything. So I don't think there was no any
Bitter
ill feeling
feelings.
or anything, bitterness between us at all.
Right. The advance numbers for Raid 2 looks great. That's what I saw this morning also. Of late, so much conversation is happening about, corporate bookings and all of that. And, in a climate like that, if it's organic, then there is nothing like it. All of you as producers, how do you look at this trend of, films doing corporate bookings and all of that, just to show that, sometimes that, hey, listen, we are leading the game?
Well, how long will it survive? Maybe a day, two. You can't go beyond that. It's stupid to put your own money to create that number and get money back. I don't understand concept only.
See, we don't believe in this concept, but I don't know there is no certain proof who all are doing. But whoever is doing they must be having some concept in mind to build the perception or whatever. But we don't indulge in that at all, because that is not organic.
Or honest.
Or honest. You are just cheating with yourself only. So it is not advisable to do that. So we never indulge in that thing at all. And neither our actors do.
Yeah.
And also I think this whole thing is coming on social media. I don't know if it's actually true or not. I mean, no one has any proof about it. I mean, people are talking this film has certain number, this film certain number, but I don't think, how do you even judge that? I mean, there are people
certain
working.
People do.
Certain people might be doing, but yeah, then everything becomes like everyone is doing it. I think it doesn't make sense right now. Yeah.
Very true. But this perception building, very important, sir, you mentioned this. And, like the manufactured numbers and all of that. Actually, do you think perception building may help karta hai ek film ko?
See, it depends. Means, if the film is appreciated and you are, some corporate bookings are coming to it, it gives that perception, means that is the people who do, it is in their thought. We can't judge that.
Yeah. So anything you want to add to it? Perception build करने में help करता है
नहीं,
क्या
ऐसा
लगता है
देखो,
आपको?
आप 2 दिन के लिए कर लोगे, वनडे के बाद तो फिल्म ने चलना है, और जब पब्लिक ने परसेप्शन बना दिया तो उसको कोई चेंज नहीं कर सकता. अगर वो अच्छी बनाई है तो अच्छी हो जाएगी, अगर अच्छी नहीं है तो आप कितना भी पुश करो नहीं होता.
Another thing is that everybody is talking about कि फिल्में नहीं चल रही है, ये जो एक consistent conversation चल रहा है. This year, of course, Chhawa did so well at the box office. Kesari is still holding strong at the box office. Do you somewhere feel कि as an industry we have stopped taking risks somewhere?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. देखो, जो फिल्में अच्छी जब भी आई हैं, वो हिंदुस्तान हो या हॉलीवुड हो या कोई भी कंट्री आप पकड़ लो, अच्छी फिल्में हमेशा चली हैं और ख़राब फिल्में कभी भी नहीं चली. अपने टाइम के जो टॉप के स्टार थे, अब अगर बैक चले जाए उनके बीच में 70 में 60 में टॉप एक्टर की एक फिल्म सुपरहिट होती थी, 2 महीने और दूसरी फिल्म होती थी डिजास्टर हो जाती थी, अच्छी नहीं थी. तो पब्लिक को, हमसे ज़्यादा पब्लिक को पता लग जाता है कि ये पिक्चर देखनी है. वो कैसे सूंघ लेते हैं, कैसे स्मेल कर लेते हैं, दे नो. और अच्छी फिल्म है तो भले वो छोटी ओपनिंग से शुरू होती है. मुझे कहानी का आज भी याद है, 2 करोड़ से ओपन शुरू हुई थी, 80 करोड़ तक चली गई. देन 12th फेल,
हिंदी मीडियम भी की थी.
हिंदी मीडियम,
दैट आल्सो
सो मैनी फिल्म्स हमने देखी हैं जो बहुत छोटे से शुरू होती है और बाद में जाके
श्रीकांत आल्सो वी डिड
Exactly, through word of mouth.
या वर्ड ऑफ माउथ. तो अच्छी फिल्म को कोई रोक नहीं सकता. बाकी ये मिथ है बोलने का कि फिल्में चल नहीं है. फिल्में जो अच्छी बन रही है चल रही है, जो नहीं चल रही है डेफिनेटली अच्छी नहीं होंगी.
एंड और मतलब बेहतरीन और फिल्में बननी चाहिए, सो दैट मोर एंड मोर फिल्म वर्क ऑन बॉक्स ऑफिस. Then only the box office and the entire ecosystem will survive for long term. Otherwise, it will be very difficult if very few films work in theaters.
Absolutely. But what do you think is actually lacking? If you think something is lacking today?
I think there are good films being made right now. I think people also need to come to theaters right now. I mean, there are some great films which do decent number on theater, but later they're talking it's a cult. I think people need to come to theaters majorly. Not just for big massive film, but all the films which are good films. I mean, bad films never survive. Even how much ever you push in marketing, booking, whatever it is, and whatever, it will not survive. So I think lacking. I don't think there's something lacking right now. I mean, yeah, we need to invent in stories right now, which we all are trying and we are doing right now. So I think it will be there. I mean, right now it's maybe little people are feeling that, but I don't think it's a problem for anyone right now. Films are working. Some films are not working, so it's just your perception which has been created maybe. ये फिल्में नहीं चल रही, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. I mean, you said Chhawa did work. Kesari is doing great right now. Jat is there. So number ज़्यादा है. I mean, so I think फिल्में तो चल रही है काफी.
Right. You want to add something?
It's the same thing. Means,
but do you feel anything is lacking today among makers, among studios?
See, good content means people always observe and see good content, and whenever you will give them good content, it will definitely work on box office. And this has always happened, as he also told, and Kumarji also said कि ये शुरू से चलता आ रहा है कि means if you give good content, artist should be good. That is there. Means the artist has a pull at box office, but ultimately the content has to work. If the content doesn't work, then artists also can't do anything about it.
Right, very true. Lastly, TCDs has such an impressive lineup, sir. This year, next year, next to next year. There's so much of anticipation on social media surrounding all of them, especially I think the next film with Karthik and Mr. Anurag Basu. There's Animal Park, of course, so much, buzz surrounding that film already. What can you tell us about them?
See, we are doing good products, like hopefully all the films should work. Next we have is Metro in Dino with Anurag Basu only. And yes, we are soon starting Spirit with Sandeep Vanga. And then Dhamaal is already on floors, which we are shooting. Tere Ishq mein we are making with Dhanush and Kriti Sanon and Anand Rai. And many other films we are greenlighting and trying to do in a big way.
Absolutely. Looking forward to all of that.
Yeah.
When are you starting Animal Park?
Animal Park will be after Spirit. And right now we'll be starting Spirit in next 2-3 months. And then we'll, after we finish and release that, then we'll go into, it will be down in 2027.
Okay, there's some time before that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we are starting that.
Great. But to the two of you, lastly, again, Drishyam 3 is something that everybody is looking forward to. What can you tell us about the film?
Writing is going on. That's it. I can't tell anything more than that. We're just working on the script right now. Yeah. It's there. So I think hopefully we'll be giving some announcements soon.
Soon?
Yeah.
But will we get to see a crossover maybe someday between Ajay Devgn and Mohan?
I don't know. I don't know. Let's see.
Okay, great. But thank you so much to all of you.
Thank you.
I'm really looking forward to Raid 2 because I absolutely loved the first film.
Thank you.
So good luck to all of you.
Thank you.